In the world of football, greatness is often measured in moments. A last-minute goal, a perfect pass, a trophy lifted. But for Gianluigi Buffon, greatness wasn't just a moment, it was a constant. For nearly 3 decades, Gigi didn't just play the position, he defined it. From his debut as a teenager at Parma, where he stood fearless against world-class strikers, to his legendary reign at Juventus and the Italian national team, Buffon was the gold standard. To understand why he is arguably the greatest to ever wear the gloves, we have to look past the clean sheets and dive into the mechanics of a masterclass. This isn't just about stopping a ball, it's about the mastery of time, space, and psychology.
A goalkeeper's job doesn't end when they touch the ball. It ends when the danger is gone. This is where Buffon separated himself from the elite. Look at how he handles high-velocity shots. Instead of merely punching the ball back into the danger zone, the center of the box, Buffon practiced the art of the intentional parry. He had an uncanny ability to direct the ball into dead zones or safely out for a corner, even when diving at full stretch. His hands were like shock absorbers. When the ball was catchable, he claimed it with iron grip, killing the opponent's momentum instantly. This level of control gave his team a chance to breathe, turning a moment of chaos into a moment of calm. He didn't just stop shots, he managed the game.
Goalkeeping is often called a lonely job, but Buffon was never alone. He was a conductor. He commanded some of the greatest defensive lines in the history of the sport, not just by shouting instructions, but by instilling a sense of absolute security. When Buffon was behind you, you played differently. You took more risks in the tackle because you knew the wall was there to clean up the mess. His leadership wasn't just about the captain's armband, it was about his aura. He held a psychological edge over the world's best strikers. In those high-pressure moments, the finals, the derbies, the penalty shootouts, the goals simply looked smaller to the opponent. They didn't just have to beat a goalkeeper, they had to beat a legend who refused to move. The secret to Buffon's longevity wasn't just cat-like reflexes, it was his brain. While younger keepers often rely on desperate, acrobatic dives to make up for being out of position, Buffon was rarely caught off guard. Watch his movement here. He treated the goalmouth like a chessboard, calculating trajectories before the ball even left the attacker's foot. By the time a striker takes the shot, Buffon has already narrowed the angle, cutting off the most dangerous lanes and forcing the opponent into a mistake. He made world-class saves look effortless because he was already exactly where the ball was headed. It isn't just about the strength of the hand, it's the footwork, the small rhythmic set steps that kept him perfectly balanced to tip even the hardest strikes around the post. That is technical perfection. Then there were the moments that defied physics. Despite his 6'4" frame, his floor speed was incredible. His reaction time in one-on-one situations was predatory. Buffon didn't wait for the striker to decide the outcome, he forced the decision upon them. He would stay big, eyes locked on the ball, never blinking until the very last millisecond. Even as the years passed, as the game changed and the world suggested it was time to step away, he continued to fly across the turf. He adapted, he evolved, and he endured. Gianluigi Buffon saved the spirit of Italian football for a generation. In this masterclass, we don't just study a player, we study a man who dedicated nearly 30 years to the pursuit of being unbeatable. And for a long, long time,
He was.